Hello everyone, Lawrence here. Sorry about the super clickbaity title, but I think this is really an interesting product and let's have a look at it. So some time ago I bought the Elgato Cam Link. What this is, as you can probably see from the box, it's basically a USB stick with an HDMI port at the end. The idea is that you can take your DSLR camera or a mirrorless camera, it doesn't really matter, and basically output an HDMI signal from your camera and then use it on your PC as if it was a webcam. However, obviously, just look at the size of this webcam, whereas if we look at the size of the sensor of like an APS-C camera, well, you can't see because the mirror is there, but you get the point. You get a much bigger camera and therefore much bigger image quality. Now, this video right now is also being recorded with the Panasonic Lumix G7, 1080p, 30 FPS, straight to the Elgato Cam Link. So what you need in order to make this work is, first of all, a camera that can output HDMI. As you can see, this is a super old D60, so this can't output video, it can't even shoot video, it's just a prop. And you will also need an HDMI cable, so you will need the correct type of HDMI cable. The Elgato Cam Link is standard HDMI, so the big port, and your camera is most likely mini or micro HDMI, so get the right one, because I bought this cable by accident. Alright, so then all you have to do is plug the HDMI cable into your camera, and you can monitor yourself, your audio levels, exposure, all the typical camera stuff on your camera itself. And then what's really important is that you go into your menu settings, and there will be something called TV connection or something similar. And you have to make sure the HDMI info display is off, because otherwise all that info you see here will also show up in OBS on your display, and you don't want that. You just want a clean video output. But once you've set that up, it's time for some extras. You don't really have to though. So I have an external microphone over here, so I can record everything up here. I also have some extra controls there. And then what I also have is this Anker power bank hooked up to a dummy battery so that it's somewhat mobile and I don't have to use DC power, but this thing is still going to run for 12 hours constantly without needing to change batteries. This is the Lumix G7 hooked up to the Cam Link in a well-lit scenario. This is the Logitech C922 Pro streaming webcam in a well-lit situation. This is the Logitech C922 in a very dim room using just two monitors to light my face. The main thing you can see right here is, first of all, the dynamic range. So my face here, the lit side from this white monitor versus the dark monitor of OBS on the left side of me, it's not blown out. You can still see detail in my face. The image quality is still there. Second thing you notice is the noise. With the C922, there was a lot of noise, really ugly noise as well. This is ISO 1600, and you can see no noise whatsoever with this camera. And if you move to like full frame or APS-C cameras, you'll get even less noise and better low light performance. So that's another massive plus here. I can basically stream in a completely dark room if I had to. Alright, so that was our comparison between the C922 Pro streaming webcam and the Cam Link, both at 1080p 30 FPS in the exact same light conditions with the exact same ugly subject. But this brings me to my next point. See, it says right here Pro Stream Webcam, but as a enthusiast or pro streamer, should you get one of these, or should you spend only 30 euros extra to get yourself one of these? Especially given that you probably, as a content creator, already have a camera that can output HDMI. Now, you will still need a €6 HDMI cable, 12 if, like me, you bought the wrong one first. But that's pretty much all you need. You can still use your USB or your XLR microphone, be it straight into your computer or straight into your webcam or camera over there. So let me know, guys, in the comment area what you think about products like the Elgato Cam Link. Is this something that every streamer should have, or is just webcam quality good enough? Now, while I'm editing this video right now, I did notice that there is a synchronization issue between the microphone connected to the camera and the video that's going into the computer. However, that's very easily solved, so that should not be an issue. Another, perhaps more important issue is that this is not a dedicated capture card. It's only 130 euros. That's half of what most Elgato capture cards cost. And so your computer will actually have to do a bit more work than if you were just using a capture card. So your FPS may drop by up to 10% depending on what CPU you have. So to conclude the video then, unless if you're really ugly and you can't go with too much detail on your face, I think you should probably at least try one of these. It's total overkill for YouTube, Twitch or whatever, but it looks really good, doesn't it? Anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button. Please subscribe, hit the little bell icon, and if you want more frequent updates, there is Instagram and Twitter right there in the video description.